Yeah, I actually have a lot of footage to watch today that I recorded myself, like a lot of footage of me playing. But to start off with, I'm just gonna watch this set, which is from Bruiser Minion, where Uncunkables playing, because I haven't seen this, and obviously I've seen the other shit, so I just wanted to see. Wanted to watch this. The devs always have a lot of crazy shit, and I was watching a little bit. This combo, round star 2L, is so fucked up, bro. It's launching into closed beta in September and then staying up for the rest of that. Dude, you get burst hella slow. Yeah, so this extension is new. Look at this. Like, what is that, bro? Adus and 2L starter. That if you look down here, bro, this is like barely meter negative. I think doing the second super is inting though. Hella inting. Because like it doesn't, like you're still killing in one hit and you lose the corner. But yeah, I think double down is like incredibly strong in this version. Like, obviously, you might be like, well, this is still 2 touches. But I think there's going to be a lot of situations where you get one hit and you do like this much damage and then they break. And then the next hit, you can just kill them. I don't think from a light starter you can, but maybe on some. Yo, Zona, thank you for the raid. Me and Zondo played like 3 hours straight of Johnny Chip. And I do not like Strime, but I am going to one VSF. Just because like I can get that shit over with before I have to play 2XKO. And I'm been practicing some Johnny just so I can be a bit more ready for Yasuo. But yeah, so what would you break at the end of the gauntlet? Yeah, so this is what actually reminds me a lot of Soul. So I actually if we look back at this combo, right? I think this is really important to like, if you want to like metagame and like streamline shit, I think this is really, really important. So, see the hit? You don't have burst yet. So I think this is really fucked up that you can do all this combo and then you wait. And this is the first time you can actually like burst, or not even, but like here. And at this point, this is also a burst bait point, by the way. Like if I could burst bait, but yeah, right now there's no like it doesn't show when you can't burst. It's kind of weird, but you can't burst during Vice Grab, and you can't burst during this either. Is Johnny the Yasuo actually real? I talked about this, but Yasuo is basically, he's more like old Johnny in a lot of ways, but like he's like, you know, Johnny without the fast forward movement. He's a lot more about like normal strike throw and like stagger pressure. And obviously he's way more defensive as well. And like movement based. But there's definitely a lot of things to transfer. Like, I mean, Yasuo is definitely based on characters like Johnny and Yuzuria. Yeah, but yeah, like he doesn't have vault. Yasuo's like S1 in neutral is kind of broke though. When we watch my footage, I'm gonna show you like this move, like the horizontal dash, I think is super strong with assists. I don't think people realize just like how broken Parry is now. I think shit like this is going to be like the thing people do. Like you're -4, mash parry. Like obviously in this game, it's a 50-50 between like parry low and high. But since you always have the meter to parry now, like if you can't punish someone, or if you think you can punish someone but you were like a couple frames late, you're just always going to be mashing parry, I think. It's going to be so hard to teach people to not just gamble their life on like guessing high or low parry. Which is another reason why I think the game really needs like hard knockdowns, because on hard knockdowns you can set up things that make parry easier to deal with. I wonder with this move, so I think this move is very unique with Vi, where like she multi-punches. Can she do this without doing the ender? I actually don't know. Wait, is there like a 2XKO Evo command list? Fuck, there was... I got like a thing day of where you could see the move list. Yeah, it'd be really significant if you can actually like not do the full thing. Yeah, this is a really big thing with Yasuo now. This is an overhead, so it's like this is like basically Sado JD for all intents and purposes. It's really, really strong. Because if you block a super low jump in from Yasuo, then he can true high low you. We probably need a 2XKO command, huh? Damn, that was wonky. Look at this. Jab, and then the jab just went the wrong way. It's actually like a team game thing. It can actually happen in Strive too. This can be mashed. This Vi super is so annoying because one of the really good things about it is that it has hard knockdown, or like it like has fixed hit stun basically. So it always knocks down, which means you always get Oki here. And you can cover roll pretty easily here. Like you can throw it on reaction. I personally don't really like that in this game, that like you can do a full combo and then super and then still keep Oki like really reliably when meter is so like there's just infinite meter, right? Especially because there's no hard knockdown from like 5H or like a shorter combo. So I think in a lot of cases you're just gonna see people do like full combo into super every time. Or not every time, but like a lot of the time. Because you get so much meter in this game. I'm tired today. I'm still fucking jet lag. It's just 10 o'clock, but I'm tired as fuck. So that's what I've been meaning to stream more, but I got stuck playing Doom queuing versus Zondo, and then and I've been watching a lot of 2XKO footage these past days. I've been watching like every Evo match, and then I just today got like a ton more footage of all my matches. So I legit have like 7 hours or some shit of like footage. Unfortunately, I cannot take a stride break because I have a tournament this weekend. And then after that, Lucy's gonna come out. Oh yeah, this route is crazy. This is a new route. So basically what they changed is that Judgment Cut, this move, is slower. But instead, it has a bit more hit stun and does a bit more minimum damage scaling. And hit. So specifically, when you make it hit, like the first hit whiffs or some shit. Or I think it's maybe you hit the first hit and then the second hit doesn't hit. So see how like long they pop up here? You get like crazy advantage. So you do 2 slices to do that. I think it's interesting because the combos haven't become so long now, especially because Double Down and using Superstar the meta, that I actually feel like this game has really gone back on the like, oh, make combos shorter. I don't. Are they really shorter these days than they were in Alpha Lab 1? I feel like right now they've become longer because of supers being meta, basically. Because supers are like the longest move by far, right? And now sometimes. Now because Double Down is the meta, Double Down and Supers are meta. Like using them in combo specifically, like even when they don't kill. Like you would never use Super like this before. Never, ever, ever. But now like you barely lose any Oki for it, so it's fine. Oh. I think even just like Double Down, both Double Down, Double Assist, and Freestyle all have some really long combo extensions. Dude, this shit is so good. Yeah. I think in general, they like went way too far in giving people meter. I understand that they just want people to die so it doesn't time out. But I think long term, or not long term, like I think 1 month in they're gonna have to hotfix the meter. And like the damage on supers and shit. As soon as people get good enough with combos, like they're gonna have to lower the damage. The damage does look like it's funny because this game in some ways reminds me a lot of like Strive 3, Strive Season 3 or 4, where it's like they've already changed so much. And some characters have been like nerfed, like Echo has been really nerfed and changed. Kind of like how Happy Chaos went from like 1.0 to later versions, right? But not just that, it's just like the way that there's roles and everything now, and they completely nuked hard knockdown. I think that really reminds me of like seeing like Street Fighter 5 in later seasons versus the first season. And it's really weird since this is one of the rare games, right, where we actually got to fucking try the earlier versions. How much blocks does this have? Not too much. Let me turn off the lights. I'm fucking tired, bro. EX specials? I don't think we need EX specials personally. I think the power level would just become too high, too fast. If you keep adding shit like that. Okay, so we're gonna finish watching this set, and then we'll watch some of my sets. I also have a good display on the movement, by the way. The hero that I am, I just like showed off the movement difference for a bunch. But we might have to find someone actually moving from Alpha Lab 2. 2XKO's, if you're there, could you find me footage of Yasuo and Echo moving, like backdashing? Yeah, they seem to be pretty open about adding power knockdown in some form eventually, which I think is good because it's like super needed right now. But one thing they did is they made a bunch of on-block stuff better. So Yasuo's like Air K Alpha and his air overhead are both faster. I think this game is gonna have really big legs. Yeah, I think it's gonna have a bad launch. Publicly, like people seem really down this game right now, because it's just like it's not the hot new thing anymore, and people think that Marvel Talkon's the hot new thing. But I think playing this game, especially in duos, is like such a unique thing for most people that I think that's gonna lead people to enjoy it. And I think this team, the balance team, is also just way better at like listening to people. So hopefully that turns into the game actually becoming like good long term. Yeah, I think the people that are the most down are just people on Twitter. What I said earlier was that basically the exact same people that hate on 2XKO are the people that glaze the people that glaze the Fatal Fury mechanics, and then you see what happened with that game. I mean, I think a lot of people will just play this game because it's free. Yeah, and most of these people who complain about the game are just gonna try it anyway. Do I think FF is doing bad because of the mechanics? I think a lot of the mechanics are really bad too. Rev Blow, for example, is one of the worst mechanics I've ever seen. I'm more so saying that, like, I'm not saying that that is the main reason Fatal Fury failed. Fatal Fury failed because the roster is fucking awful and no one gives a shit about SNK characters. If you give a shit about SNK characters, you give a shit about KOF characters, right? And Terry. You don't give a shit about fucking Fatal Fury. No one does. Also, look at this fucking damage, bro. That's not okay. I hope Vi has low health because that is fucking insane. It's also round start. But I think someone said that Vi damage was like not adjusted yet. No, I think Vi might have lower HP. Fuck, there was like a... Wasn't there a leak that showed the HPs before? Oh, dude. Nah, what? Okay, I'm saving that for fucking... What the throw scaling? The throw scaling is so weird, Bruh. The leaks say she has the same HP as also, which is 1000. Do throws do too much damage? Throws do way more damage this build, but it's mainly just that the characters that can combo from throw do way too much damage from throw. Or like the disparity is really high because the scaling from throw is not as big as it should be, basically. So in my mind, a throw should do like let's say 20% damage, and then if you throw into a super, it should do like 30. And then if you throw into like a full combo and then super, it should do 40. But the way it kind of works is that throws do 20, combos with throws do 40, combos into supers do 50, 60, 70. Right? And I think now that rolling on wake up is so hard to cover, but throws do punish them. I think it's super important to be able to nuke someone from throw, because if you can't nuke them from throw, then a lot of the time I feel like people are just gonna keep rolling and just take the hit, just to get out of the corners, just to get out of the mix-up. I think overall the new build, I think overall the new build feels really good. I mainly want hard knockdown on some things, and for there to be less like double down to be nerfed. And the movement to feel better. The movement feels fine for most characters, but it does feel a bit too slow in general, I think. Especially backwards now with Echo and Darius. Those two characters feel like so much worse. Like, if you don't perfectly wave dash with Echo, his movement is like some of the worst backwards, which doesn't make sense because he's so fast forward. Yes, you can add mechanics, characters that have like restance and other things, right? That make it easier to keep. Maybe some characters have Oki and stuff like that, but I think the big thing is that I think it makes characters really hard to make when there's no hard knockdown, even when you spend meter for it and shit like that. Because every character has to be able to chase roll. Every character has to like have the same type of offense, basically. In general, the Oki is way better than Alpha 2, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like amazing. See what I mean? Like this wasn't even like at a combo with an assist. It's just throw into Vi super into super. And this does like 45, which is crazy from a throw, because that means that like one hit plus throw round start will kill you usually. I'm becoming so sleepy. How to not fall asleep, guys. I think it's when I don't play and I just watch it, it's hard for me to like not get tired. I think Double Down needs like really heavy nerfs because you just have so much more meter now. Because before, you would start with 0 meter and meter would transfer, but now meter doesn't transfer. So like, let's say Yasuo gets a hit here, he could just super twice and it wouldn't even like like the fact that he's super twice is just optimal. You can also double down lets you able to do super into super with 2 different characters. But actually more noticeable is that you can call an assist, do a super, and then tag, and the super stays out. Exactly, yeah. They haven't announced the SWC qualifiers for EU. Brother. Bro, that was almost a TOD. Wait, didn't you also have average health too? Didn't Leaker say that it had average health? What was the starter? Jumping heavy. This is not 2XKO access, guys. This is very clearly a YouTube video. Oh, had. Okay, my bad. I got to play like an hour of Talk On too. We'll probably do a Talk On thing too. That's all good. That's all. Dude, how do I get so tired, man? I was actually doing okay, and then I started stream, and now I'm just like falling asleep any second tired. Oh yeah, I have an ice cream. It's like half melted. Maybe this will cheer me up. I forgot about the ice cream. Oh. What is this route? Damn, this is a combos? Like, bro, why? This built a lot of break, though. Wait, okay, how long? Let's time this combo. 25. That's a 25-second combo. 25-second combo. And that does not include a level 3. I think it's so silly that you keep Oki with supers, because it literally means it means the average combo is gonna you're gonna extend your combos a lot more. Just with supers, and every super is like 3 seconds, right? I think people are calling the 2X. Sorry, I think people are calling Marvel Talk-On not a tag game too early. I feel like most people don't understand how the game mechanics works, and they think it's gonna be less of a team game than it actually will be. It's probably less of a team game than this, because active tag is worse. But like, I think you will still do it a lot. Talk on mode in 2XKO? What do you mean by that? Like 1v1 with assists? That actually exists already. It's called using sidekick. So sidekick, you can call assists, but you can't tag to the character. And then what's it called? Juggernaut, you can't do it. Juggernaut, you can't call assists. You just get like more HP. Echo Vi day one. I've been thinking about a couple different teams. I think Ahri is good, but she can't combo from throw even with supers. And I think so much of the early meta is going to be around strike throw. And these combos are too long, bro. I think they need to add they need to make the break gauge scale bigger. Like there's a thing called break bonus in this game where you get more bursts if you do a really long combo, but it happens too early. Movement is my biggest criticism. For Echo and Darius, it did not feel good. Felt quite bad. Or much worse is what I should say. Much worse is what I would say. No, there's already going to be changes before Alpha Lab 2 is out. Oh, sorry, before closed beta happens. I talked to the devs and they already confirmed that.